every great musician, there is a spectacular instrument. But for Ali Alejandro, it's always been the drums. Known as the drummer of Mojo Fly and the youngest son of the original kilabot ng Colegiala, Haji Alejandro, everyone has always expected him, along with his famous sister Rachel Alejandro, to be in the spotlight as singing sirens. But for Ali, it was always different for him. As a drummer who has always been in the background, he often surprises people with the many other talents he possesses.
Okay, my name is Ali Alejandro. I work many different things. I work in an art gallery. I also run a post-production house called Prodigy Ace. I'm an artist, a visual artist, video artist, and lastly I'm in a band, and we call ourselves Mojo Fly. The number one reason why I pursued something like that was because of my family. Short background, my dad is Haji Alejandro and my mom is Rio Diaz. And both of them, back in, I guess, the 70s and the 80s, they were quite known personalities. One was a singer, Haji, and he's still singing up to now. He's also known as the kilabot ng mga Colegiala. I always get that word mixed up. And my mom was, I think, a runner-up in a beauty pageant back in the 70s. Growing up in that background, a lot of people always speculate that, you know, your kid should always be something in that limelight, you know, or something like that. But I never really wanted to get to that stardom. I never really wanted anything like that. I just wanted what was pure within me, and I think that it was music really that was my calling. Ever since I was little, I'd always, you know, hit things with my pencils or you know, pick up a guitar or start singing a song I really liked, and I just picked up from there. I just became really fascinated with music as a child, and I'm still fascinated up to now. As a kid, I was about 7 or 8 years old. My dad at that time had a restaurant, and after school, I couldn't be left alone in the house, so I would have to stay in the restaurant with my dad and my mom that time. And there was always, you know, like a drum set there. I just keep, you know, everything else had to have power, you know, I had to like that, but I just had a pair of sticks. I sat down on the drums and I just kept playing. My relationship with them is really, it's bound in music, you know, from my dad's side. From my mom's side, I was about 20 or 21 when she passed away. You know, I just always remember her being very poised, very charismatic, very polite about the way that she brings herself. So I think I learned that from her. Specifically some music, I can say that I'm very fortunate enough to be part of Mojo Fly for being what it is.
Nakita ko na lahat ito, hinahihiwatig ng mata mo. Sa tatakbo ang oras na iiwan na ako ng panahon. Di na nagbagong bawat araw, pare-pareho parang hapon.
We're not exactly the greatest band, or we're not known mostly through, kasi during this time when we were a band, this was like 2004, you know, there was a spike in the scene of music, which was great. That was really, parang, I would like to say maybe one of the last few good days of Philippine bands and Pinoy bands. But I was fortunate enough to be part of that, and it was cool, you know, parang, it was like, you know, I was studying in the States before then, and then I came back here, sabi ko, no, I don't want to do what I'm doing there. I want to come back here, I'll do music. I know what I want to do. But when I came back here, it took me like a year to figure out that, you know, I did certain things. I played guitar, I sang, and like that. And then I found my niche, I guess, in this band because they said, why don't you just join and jam, jam with this group. Okay, I did. From jamming, it just led to playing, and then we played throughout the Philippines. We went all over. We've won awards. We've done music videos, and it's just grabe how fast everything goes when you're there. And I think that's my contribution. Being a part of that leg of the music scene. Everyone always says na the music scene is dead, the OPM is dead. It's not really dead, it's just hiding, it's just somewhere, diba? But you can always say that, the 90s, the 70s, the 80s, there was something for bands. But I'm glad that I was part of that part. I mean, lately I've been also performing with my dad and Rachel and my cousin Nino. I was born into this, because, being that the parents that I had, or I have, and it's everyone is also very. It's like they have a magnifying glass in front of you, and they're very about what you want to do, or this kid's going to be the greatest, But I never really wanted to be in the limelight. I guess that's why I also play drums. I like being in the back. I also like being someone that's very supportive, diba? It's always just a great experience to be on stage. Every time I'm on stage, every time I perform, they want me to sing once in a while. I'll sing, but I don't see myself as a singer. I see myself as a performer, I think. Even with the artworks that, because I also do artworks, even in that, I like performing in that sense.
Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes, but it's the only thing that I know. When it gets hard, it can get hard sometimes, but it's the only thing that makes us feel alive. We keep this love in a photograph. We make these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, hearts are never broken, time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till the eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. Wait for me to come home. 'Cause loving can heal, and loving can mend your soul. It is the only thing that I know. I swear it will get easier. Remember that we never easier. It is the only thing we take with us when we die. We keep this love in a photograph. We make these memories for ourselves, where our eyes were never closing, hearts were never broken, time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. And if you hurt me, that's okay, baby. Only words will leave inside these pages. the lamppost at the 6th Street, hearing you whisper through the phone, wait for me to come home.
Ali
Thank you very much,
Alejandro!
guys.
Yeah! Such a multi-talented boy. He was just our little boy.
With Mojo Fly, we're going to be coming out with a couple of songs again for our fans that have been asking for what's up, you know, what's next and stuff. And yeah, because Mojo Fly, we had a kind of like a hiatus, about 7 years. You know, we stopped back in 2008, and then now we're back again. So time for a new album. Other than that, I've been also working on a bunch of other projects for other people. I'm also producing other music for other people. Somewhere in the future, I believe I see myself as an artist, you know, like an old guy maybe with a paintbrush and I'm just painting. Yeah, but I'm pretty much going towards that artistic side, which is maybe, you know, like for 10 plus years I've already been in music. Maybe that's enough now, you know, I'm gonna tackle something else, and I think that something else is definitely with my art. So that being said, I'm also going to keep running Nova as much as I can, and also promoting other artists like me, younger even. And for my other future things, yeah, I'm gonna get married this year in December, and after that, I'm gonna have a kid, and that's another thing. That's something else. Yeah, but I'm so excited. This is like, I think this year is basically, I feel like it's been my year so far. It's been great.
Growing up in a culture of music and a family of talented musicians, Ali continues to share the same burning passion. But Ali, despite being in the background and a shadow in the family, remains true to himself no matter the pressures he feels to live up to his father's name. Being a true artist is part of his identity, and music is his vocation in life. And up to this day, he lives and is surrounded by the two most important things in his life: music and family.